A payment moves money once. A contract can keep moving it on a schedule by a rule that holds even when nobody is watching. Alice is setting up a grant for an employee, a start, a cliff, an end, and a total. When she deploys it, the money goes into the contract itself, not into a promise. Notice the note. 2,000 Satoshis fund the grant. 3 more, 1 each, are anchors, tiny markers so a scan finds it later. Notice the funding field follow the total. For this contract, they must match. The coins locked in the instance are the grant. Fund it with less, and you deploy something that can never pay out. Everything you see is the production site. No test network, no mock. The catalog, the contract code, and the money are all on Bitcoin, and the wallet lives in this tab only. The second one pays by the block instead of by the date. 20 Satoshis a block, about 3,000 a day. Until the deposit is exhausted, there is no payday to miss. A stream like this is the closest thing here to a salary. It cannot be revoked halfway through, and it cannot be front-run. The allo rate is a function of block height, and block height is not something either side can fake. The third is a permanent address that splits whatever arrives. 50, 30, 20. The shares are basis points, and they must add up to exactly 10,000. The contract refuses any other split. Well, that confirms. Look at what's on screen. Every deploy sits in her outbox as a draft first. Nothing broadcasts until she approves it. Once it's mined, it shows up in her own positions list, but that list is just a personal index. The contract itself doesn't live there. It lives on the chain as a coin anyone can look up. And the fourth is the strange one. Alice states what her title is worth and pays a small tax on that number every period. The catch is in the next sentence. Anyone may buy it from her at the price she named. This is the part with no equivalent in ordinary finance. A tax you set yourself sounds like a loophole, until you notice you also have to sell at that number, overstate the price, and you burn tax, understate it, and you lose the asset. Splitting the pot takes no arguments at all. Anyone can trigger it. And it can only pay the recipients that were fixed at deployment. 1 transaction, 3 payouts. No coordinator. Notice what is missing from all of this. An operator. There is no server deciding who gets paid, no account to be suspended, and nobody to appeal to. The rules were written into the coins when they were locked. Tax is computed by the contract, not by the interface. 30 Satoshis on a self-assessed 3,000. Offer any other figure, and the spend is simply rejected. Meanwhile, Bob and Carol have found these contracts by reading the chain. Nobody sent them anything, and nobody could have stopped them looking. Here is the moment that matters. The panel tells Bob what is vested and remains unclaimed, worked out from the contract's own schedule, and he takes exactly that. The rest stays locked, not by goodwill. A larger payout is not something his wallet can build. And the finale, Bob buys the title at the price Alice set herself. Her signature is nowhere in this transaction. Rules, not promises.